Okay. Ready? Okay, hello. Can you guys introduce yourself, your name, and what you do in the band?
Maxi, I just sell merch.
My name is Damien. I play guitar and sing.
I'm Jerry and I play bass.
What do you guys think of that set you just played?
It was good. You know, it was a little dark, kind of messed up a little bit, but it's fine. You know, punk show for me.
Where does the name Cuxillo come from?
So basically, Cuxillo, I like to play with words. You know, I used to use the X a lot with Chicano. I wrote a song one time called Chicano Ska, and first it was gonna be called La Soli, right here. Yeah, but that's it's trash. But then Cuxillo seemed really kind of like, you know, more harder, so I picked it. It was pretty fun. Cuxillo, knife, you know, in Spanish.
I'm gonna be honest. The first time I saw the band, I pronounced it as Cuxillo. Yeah. You guys have shirts that say Chinga la Migra and pins that say Chinga la Migra. What does that mean to you? Like, why do you choose to have print merch with this message?
This comes from back in 2015, 2016. Pretty much my friend, he helped design this. He basically the Mazapan logo. He used it to basically at that time, you know, with our 2016-17, there was a whole with the administration at the time that was being really hard on people, immigrants, and we've always been one to always act and talk about these kind of social issues, the border, and so, and at that time he made those, and we used that for, you know, selling it, and we used all that money to, you know, go towards fundraisers for migrant families, you know, and that's basically saying, you know, fuck that, because we you know, no one's illegal, and fuck all borders, you know. Then we basically believe in that, and that's what we do. Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
What other projects have you been a part of?
Yeah, so I used to be in a band called Esquera, and that band was formed in 2008. And before that, I was, you know, in high school. I started Mal Salud. Mal Salud happened for a few years, and then I started Esquera. Esquera, we played many shows. We played here a bunch. We toured U.S., toured Mexico. But that's basically where I started, you know, writing more music and stuff about social issues, because that was my thing, you know, music for social change, not for profit. And you know, I wrote that song in my room, and so I just, you know, I loved it. It was fun, fast, you know, so I continue to play some of those songs too. So yeah.
Another band called Rival Squad, and it's like a DB hardcore punk band, similar ethos, I guess, of you know, very anarchist, I guess you would say. So that's the only other thing. Play a few other things here and there, but nothing solid.
And I was in a band called Rombaro too for a little bit. That was more like a metal hardcore crust band, but I mean that was only like for like a few years, like 2 years. Anybody? He's not yet. He will though. He'll be playing soon.
What are some people or bands that you would love to work with?
Honestly, I've worked with so many bands, and I don't know. I think whoever's cool, to be honest, whoever has the right, you know, head on the shoulders and helps, and it's like everything. Because I already do. I work with the Savenda guys. You know, I've known them for so long. The print shop and all, you know, just with my old bands, playing with all those other bands that we still are in contact with, you know. So I mean, with friends too, you know, and all that stuff. Like, yeah, basically, all those type of people. I mean, I already play with a lot of cool people and work with that I don't really look for, kind of thing.
Same thing. It's just whoever's down to play and it's cool, professional, level headed. So it's always for whatever.
So you say that you've been a part of bands since you were in high school. What was the scene like when you were younger?
Oh man, it was a little different back then. Well, I mean, I've been coming to shows since like 7th, 6th grade. And I used to come here and it was a little different,
76.
The 70s. I was like early 2000s pretty much. And the scene in high school was different at the time. There was all backyard shows. I grew up in North Park pretty much, and I had a lot of friends in Logan, Barrio Logan. And at that time, that's where, there was backyard shows all the time and sewer shows and stuff. And so it was all DIY based. And I mean, back then it was better, like didn't get rolled as much, as in no cops, I threw a few backyard shows. And yeah, that was the scene back then for me. And I just love that whole DIY ethos pretty much. And all the bands too, it's all mixed, I would always have like a ska band and like a crust band, a hardcore band, or pop punk band together. I didn't care. It was cool.
What are your inspirations or bands that inspire you?
Oh man, there's so many. There's so many bands. But honestly, it's basically the stuff I used to listen to is like the Scrawl, Sin Dios, Dos Minutos, Cortatu, Patiano, I mean, those are a few to name. Like, there's so many, to be honest. Ikaya was a huge one too. I found them like in 2007, and at the same time, I was listening to like Scape. It was like all the mixture things. I mean, ever since I was like 7, I like all Maldita Vecindad, Tijuana No, stuff like that. But
Yeah. Also, Tijuana No, big, ska stuff. When it comes to ska stuff, Tijuana No, some LA bands, Sector Core, Mexico City, Sector Core. But then I like a bunch of D beat stuff. Anything with a D beat like Discharge.
How has being in the scene affected your life?
honestly, it's basically for the positive, just community, basically. Just growing up, listening to music, and just having a camaraderie with people, and like I said, like playing protests and stuff, and I've done that, and then or fundraisers. It's always it's good just to help, and also it's yeah, just basically the community of what the scene is like with all types of genres, and basically having the same type of thing, just having fun, having that energy to basically do all that.
Yeah, it is like it's the community and the what's it called, the acceptance of everybody. It doesn't matter your race or your sexual orientation or whatever. And yeah, very inclusive and coming together. People that weren't really accepted in mainstream, just anywhere. So it's cool that people have their backs, that kind of stuff.
Unity, basically, punk.
Yeah, representation too. Cuxillo's been around for like a year or so, right? Yeah. Where do you want to go with this band, with the music, and just where do you want to go in the direction of the band?
Well, honestly, basically to what it is now, basically having fun. I have a day job and I work, but just it's fun. I'm playing with my friends and stuff, and like playing fundraisers and benefits and like stuff like this. It's cool because other people get to hear it, and also with the mixture of bills, it's like it's basically everything. It's like it's basically what I want to do. It's fun. Also, when you write something, you want to put it out. It's you can do it. Just do it. That's what I would be also my message to anyone that wants to play music is just get in your room and just fucking play what you like, and and just do it. It's fun. It's art.
What is some advice you give to anyone who wants to start a band?
Oh yeah, same thing. Just do it. Sit in your room, like freaking play what you want. What I used to do is I used to listen to bands I like, and then I try to copy what they do, and then later on you're doing your own thing. Just expressing yourself. Because like I said, like this is a way just to freaking let it all out. Yell top of your lungs if you want, or if you have a good voice, sing. But I don't. But it's all that's basically it. Like just do it. And who cares what other people think? It's your stuff, and that's the way. That's the punk ethos, basically.
Yeah, just give it a shot. You don't have to, especially for punk, you don't have to really, take any lessons and just kind of go for it. That's kind of how I learned. I just, grab the guitar and, I got, they gave me a guitar for free and I just started messing around, eventually learning some stuff here and there. And, I'm still not the best player at anything, but it's still fun to do. Doesn't matter if you're good or not.
Yeah, I'd say that. Yeah, same. I don't know any notes still. I don't know how to fucking. I can't even tell you what I'm doing. I mean, I can show you, but that's it. The one this kid knows more than me. And he sits in his room, plays all day. You have anything you want to say? No, okay, fine. But he does it, and that's cool. And like, he listens to his own style of punk. Like, he doesn't listen to punk. At his age, I was listening to like, Crass, Global Threat, like street punk stuff, and he likes his own thing, and he learned fucking Radiohead songs, and I'm like, damn, that's fucking sick. There you go. That's that's what I.
What are some of your favorite artists or music that you listen to?
Oh man, like again, like it's just so many. Like I mean, but it's everywhere. I like everything, to be honest, man. Like I like stuff with messages too. It's always awesome. I can do hip hop. Like I love Emo Technique, Wu-Tang, MF Doom, and then also I love, like electronic stuff. I love Postal Service. That band rules, it's indie. Fucking Guy Finest. Guy Finest is a huge fucking band. I love Guy Finest. I've listened to them since I was a baby. And they're amazing, and so it's everything. It just depends on has a message, good rhythm, good melodies, or screaming but good melodies. I like that. It's basically me.
I like anything hardcore punk, anything noisy with the D beat, but I also like, the J-pop and stuff, and like I listen to a lot of cumbia stuff. I like, all the cumbia songs, all the like accordion based music. Yeah, that's pretty much what I've been lately. Off the top of my head, that's what I've been into lately.
What are some projects you're currently working on, whether it be recordings, albums, or singles, or anything?
We have an EP coming out soon. All right, we're gonna release a cassette with I think No Time Records, and basically we're just gonna put because we have nothing recorded, so that's our next project, and I want to work on more, and we're gonna experiment with other, type of stuff that we're doing. As you can tell, our sets are up and down. Some of it's punk, some of it's hardcore, some of it's ska punk, but I still want to fuck with it, So those are the next things I'm looking forward to. Again, just expressing ourselves and seeing where we can get as far as with that. And if we stop, then it's fine. But for now, I have like I want to do an EP, LP, and maybe split and a tour because gotta find time to tour, but that's my goals for now, and making cool shirts and stuff. It's fun.
That's the same thing.
Same thing.
We're in the same band.
Yeah, we're in the same. Yeah.
What would you guys say is the craziest experience you've had while playing at shows, whether it be like at a show or playing at a show?
I got a few. I mean, there's one. That one. Okay. So we play a song called Cholo, right? I wrote that like in high school, the Mount Salud. But there was this one time we were playing a backyard show on Ocean View, or no, it was National and 37th in that area by the Food Palace. It's not Food Palace anymore, but anyways. So I was all talking about how I just hate the concept of like you can't walk around without being called out. You know, like you're a raza. You know, we're all here living in the same place, but they're gonna call you out, be like, "Where you from?" You know, I was just making a speech. You know, as a kid, I was like, "Man, fuck that. I'm free. I can go wherever I want." You know. But at the same time, this guy came behind me and was gonna punch me. I guess he was a cholo. He did the right thing. But then the whole, other bands grabbed him and they threw him out of the show. And then he got ran over and the cops came and everything and had to roll the show. So that was a crazy one. I mean, other than just like having a big show too, like one of our last shows was at this in a backyard show in City Heights. And dude, like, I don't know, I guess there was a fight in the alley or something, but like it was like really bad. SWAT came and everything, and I guess it was because of our show, and it was just line of cops and stuff, and yeah, it was. I mean, that was for me pretty one of the craziest experiences, but you know.
The same for me. I mean, I probably like sewer shows. Played at like down in Imperial Beach, down under the freeway, and that was a big show. I think it was it with Hong Kong Fuck You, I believe it was, and yeah, that whole sewer was packed, and then yeah, the cops showed up. That's pretty much it.
All right. So yeah, that concludes our interview with Cuxillo. Cuxillo, thank you guys again for letting me interview you guys. Shout out Cuxillo and chinga la migra. And then after that,
That's how we did it.
Outside the gates. Thank you.
No, we're not smoking.
Well, you said smoke?
smoke.
It's a microphone.
I thought it was a vape, like a little vape.
No, we should
Oh my god.
You're shooting. You're gonna go on YouTube now.
We'll put this in the blooper. Do we have to put this in?